Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday afternoon. We're going to end the week with a 10-race card. We're going to go check out those track, the weather conditions, and turn it over to track announcer Peter Aiello.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Sunday afternoon of world-class Thoroughbred racing live in Hallandale Beach, Florida at Gulfstream Park. It's a soggy Sunday so far with some heavy rain currently falling. We are off the turf today. The Tapeta track, however, is always fast. First race, first half of the early daily double, the starting leg of the 50-cent early pick 5. Racing at Gulfstream. Good start on the far outside for our fortune cookie. Moving out the rail, Sheila's Mission is on the go. From between horses, Duke's going to tap it, and the Uncaptured Lady. Also into the top flight is Seeking by the Storm, who tightens up Sheila's Mission. Then it's a length back to Sudoku Terry. They're followed by Musical Journey and race favorite Bubbly Champagne, who's guided to the far outside. Musical Journey now settles in toward the back of the field. The early trailer is Bellwether, and the leader is Duke's going to tap it. Very aggressive opening quarter here of 22-4. Duke's going to tap it to the backstretch, a length and a half in front. Second is Our Fortune Kirky, working 5 ahead of the Uncaptured Lady in third. Sudoku Terry is there. Fourth, Seeking by the Storm, is between horses. On the far outside is Bubbly Champagne. She's in the white cap way out in the center. It's back a length and a half to Sheila's Mission with Musical Journey next. Trying to rally in from the back is Bellwether as they have less than half a mile to go. They went the half in 46-2, and they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Duke's going to tap it, leads by 2. Sudoku Terry is chasing, so is Bubbly Champagne on the outside. Sheila's Mission driven in the fourth. From the back, it's Gossiper in the black and white as they round the far turn. 5/16 away, Bubbly Champagne doing battle with Sudoku Terry. These two stride for stride with a quarter of a mile remaining. Up on the outside, Gossiper together with Bellwether. They've made ground from the back. Sheila's Mission is next, and they're on their way home. Outside, Bubbly Champagne roused forward. She'll have to deal with Gossiper, who's charging hard here. Gossiper and Miguel Vasquez to even terms with Bubbly Champagne. There's a 16th to go, and Gossiper has it won. It's Gossiper for Vicente Stella Stable, clearing off to win by 2.5. Second is Bubbly Champagne. Bellwether's up third. Sudoku Terry fourth. Sheila's Mission finished fifth in 1:41.4. And they're off. Off slow, Sir Ascot. Off quick, centerfold Guy, who heads off for the early lead. Party Hardy's going to run with him. So is Honor That Dude. And on the outside, 3 Wells in the charge to the first turn. They're almost 4 in line. Leroy Brown comes away in a great spot. He's angled off the inside for a clear shot. Out wide on the course in Calvino. A gap of 6 to Ruiz Jr., who's 2.5 in front of Temperature Rising. And badly outkicked after the bad break is Sir Ascot. Around the first turn they go, and 3 Wells wouldn't settle, so he's up and around to take the lead from Party Hardy, who's headstrong, fighting the rating in second. Centerfold Guy is together with Calvino, third and fourth. Honor That Dude is at the rail, fifth. Panici has a strong hold of race favorite Leroy Brown. He's back in the 6th spot. He's about 4 lengths behind, working well clear of Ruiz Jr. and Temperature Rising. With Sir Ascot up on the outside, he's improved, relegating Temperature Rising to the last position through a 48-second opening half mile. They get ready to swing to the far turn now, and up front it's 3 Wells from Calvino. From the back, Sir Ascot making an ambitious move 4 wide. That'll send Panici into action on Leroy Brown. Party Hardy stays put at the rail ahead of Centerfold Guide and Honor That Dude, and things getting crowded up front. Calvino up to Chevenek in front. Looking for some place to go is Party Hardy. On the outside, Leroy Brown. Widest of all is Sir Ascot. They move past the quarter-mile mark, and with the advantage now, Party Hardy's bulling through between horses. Calvino tried to tighten him up, but Rios didn't fall for that, and they're off the turn in the stretch drive. Leroy Brown on the outside toward the rail. It's Party Hardy. These two kick on 1/8 of a mile out. Leroy Brown on the outside. Party Hardy game at the rail. 16th to go. Leroy Brown and Party Hardy. Party Hardy just in front. Leroy Brown second. Party Hardy. Excellent run from him and a good ride from Rios, and Party Hardy beat Leroy Brown by a neck. Honor That Dude is third. Sir Ascot is fourth. 1:43.2.
Florida Derby. After 3 quarters in 112-1, Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda.
Whether you're new to the world of horse racing or a seasoned professional, we have something for everyone here at the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame. From fine art to legendary artifacts, our mission is to preserve and promote the history of thoroughbred racing in America and honor the sport's most accomplished participants. Open year-round and located on Union Avenue, right across from Saratoga Racecourse, adding to the rich history surrounding the oldest racetrack in America. Visit racingmuseum.org.
And they're off. In the middle, it's His Choice who wins the break and goes looking for the early lead from Windrush, who drives through toward the rail. Up in the center, Awesome Empress is on the go. Take Your Point is away in fourth. Saving ground is Rain Amar. Just to her outside is Makia. Second last early is West Bank, and the trailer is Tariba Dream. The leader is His Choice. Edwin Gonzalez and His Choice rounds the turn on top by 2 from Awesome Empress in second. These two have opened a big gap, call it 5 lengths, to Take Your Point, who sits a chilly trip in third. 24-1 for the opening quarter as Almapura is now fourth. Outside while racing in fifth is West Bank, and Makia saves ground toward the inside. She's a length in front of Rain Amar, who worked to the outside. Still at the back are Tariba Dream and then Windrush. They make their way by an opening quarter again in 24-1. They have 4.5 furlongs remaining here, and His Choice tries to catch a mid-race breather. Leads by almost a length. Awesome Empress is their second. It's now 8 to Take Your Point, who's now third. Almapura fourth at the inside. Followed fifth by West Bank. Then at the rail goes Rain Amar. Nothing much yet from Makia as they round the far turn. They went the half in 48-1, and they have less than 3 furlongs to run. His Choice's lead is down to a neck. On the outside, it's Awesome Empress, who's a closer second. These top two have gone so quick, they're now starting to lose a touch of ground to the back markers, including Almapura and Take Your Point. Rain Amar is next. Makia next. At the rail, West Bank, they converge on the embattled duo. Awesome Empress sticks her head in front. Fighting back is His Choice. Rain Amar looks for a way out. West Bank is at the rail. Makia is down the center. Who do you like here with a 16th to go? Take Your Point. Rising forward, Rain Amar at the rail. It's Take Your Point. It's Rain Amar. Take Your Point just in front. Rain Amar lunging at the rail. Here's the wire. It's a photo finish. It's Take Your Point outside. It's Rain Amar inside in 142-3. And they're off. Outside, Judge Judith gets the first call and goes looking for the early lead. The gray Love Her Lots is moving through at the inside. Let's Go Coco comes away in third. She'll land the 2-path in the run to the first turn. Kizzy is off the speed, and Confer is 3 wide. In the run around the first turn, Judge Judith from the outside draw to the rail and on top a length and a quarter. Let's Go Coco is second. At the rail, Love Her Lots is third. Confer is fourth, and Kizzy is last. All riders content with their positions with 6 furlongs to race. The quarter time was 24-2. Judge Judith and Jonathan Ocasio to the backstretch, trying to back it down, in front by almost a length. Let's Go Coco on a flanking roll second. Aramil has Love Her Lots third at the inside, 2 better than Confer, and out the back is Kizzy. They have less than 5 furlongs to negotiate. Judge Judith the target. Ocasio has a big hold of her, and she's trying to slow down mid-race. Let's Go Coco will have none of that while under a loose rein in second. At the rail, that's Love Her Lots in third, 3 back to Confer in fourth, and the trailer is Kizzy. They went the half in 48-2. They picked it up in the second quarter here as they round the far turn. It's Judge Judith in a bid to make all. She widens a touch now to lead by 2.5. Let's Go Coco second. Love Her Lots is all in third. Confer is now fourth and Kizzy is last. Still plenty to play for here with 3 quarters complete and 111-4. Judge Judith comes away with the lead, a length and a half in front while trying to sprint away. Let's Go Coco moves to her to the outside second. At the rail, Love Her Lots is now third, still closing. 1/8 of a mile to go. Love Her Lots at the rail. Outside, Let's Go Coco. Let's Go Coco has made a lead. Love Her Lots is second, angled off the inside, but Let's Go Coco, she's in front. Love Her Lots is second. Confer ran third. Judge Judith fourth in 141 flat. And they're off. Good start. From between horses, Sorority Brid, the first timer, is going out with the favorite Mrs. Clean, who's driving through toward the rail. These two heads apart for the advantage. Down at the rail goes Royal Prado. She's trying to secure a racing lane. Up ahead of her, both Nina Barrio and Great Shashi, alongside Stubold, who joins the top flight runners. The one at the back of the field is Morning Devotion. To the far turn they go. They have the favorite, Mrs. Clean, and Jose Ferrer to catch. On top by a length. 3 wide, Stubold. 2 path, it's Sorority Bid, who's tightened up for racing room. A gap of 3 more to Nina Abario, racing outside of Royal Prado. Then Great Shashi, dropping back not one less, and a long way last is Morning Devotion. They reach the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile from home. Stubold issues the challenge to Mrs. Clean on the top end. Trying to work to the clear and find another gear is Sorority Bid. Nina Abario's on her outside. Great Shashi and Royal Prado are next. Now there's an eighth of a mile to go, and Mrs. Clean, she has a clean pair of heels, but she has work to do. Her strides are shortening. Here comes Nina Abario on the outside. Nina Abario surging forward at Mrs. Clean. Nina Abario gains the upper hand late. Nina Abario wins. Mrs. Clean second. I think Royal Prado got up for third, ahead of Stubold fourth in 106-1. And they're off. Blowing the brake entirely was Don't Answer, about 5 lengths slow. Good start for Sultan the Great, and on his outside, and Wars for sure. Driving through at the inside, Cacique Abario ridden into fourth is Awesome Win. Second last, Wine Empire, and after a terrible start, the trailer is Don't Answer. To the far turn they go. Sultan the Great has the lead by a neck. Ours for sure has inside position. These two going quick. They've opened 3 on Cacique Abario, who now races into third. Wine Empire's in between horses and 3 wide Awesome Wind. Still nothing from Don't Answer. Sultan the Great still has the lead, but he doesn't have the rail spot. That belongs to Ours for sure, who tries to counterpunch. 3 back to Cacique Abario after the bad break. Don't Answer running home pretty well. He'll wheel very wide off the corner as they straighten in. Sultan the Great, an eighth of a mile from home. Ours for sure, not going down without a fight. He's second. 6 ahead of Don't Answer, who tries to rally into third. To the wire at 3-1. Sultan the Great. He's in front. He wins by 2.5 over Ours for sure second. Don't Answer third. Cacique Abario fourth. 56-4. And they're off. In the middle, Layla Bella Girl gets the first call and fires to the early advantage. From the far outside, Miss B is looking to get over. Victory Girl is between horses. Down at the rail goes Union Harmony. Tightening up for racing room is Betula. She'll drop back a couple spots. Passing her is the stablemate Gillaroo. Starship Boeing between horses. And not keeping up at all early is Tape Runner. Last a long way, about 9 or 10 lengths behind the speed of Layla Bella Girl. Layla Bella Girl completes the opening quarter, a neck in front of Miss Bia. That quarter was pretty sharp, 23-2. At the rail, that's Union Harmony, who strides into third. She's under a nice hold from Zayas there. From fourth, it's Victory Girl. Outside, yellow colors of Gillaroo. Tucked in toward the rail is Betula. Then it's Starship Boeing, and still a gap of another 4 to the trailer Tape Runner. They have just over half a mile to go. And on the outside, Miss Bia up to confront Layla Bella Girl. They're now heads apart. Union Harmony is third. Victory Girl is fourth. Betula rides the rail. She'll need a way through. Outside, Gillaroo. In between, Starship Boeing. And closer at the back is Tape Runner. They went 46-4 for a strong half mile, and they speed 3 furlongs from the wire. Gillaroo, the first to attack. She's 4 wide, but on the go for Perez, and she's up to challenge for control. From last, Tape Runner is underway. Looking for room at the rail is Batula. Starship Boeing is next. Union Harmony has a shot from there. They're stacking, they're packing as they straighten for home. 3/4, 111-1. They're on their way home. Tape Runner on the far outside, striding forward. She was last early, but she's first now. Batula gets through at the rail and tries to close her down, but Tape Runner has bid this field a pleasant Sunday good afternoon. She's clear with no dangers. Tape Runner in front. Union Harmony is second. Starship Boeing is third. Back for fourth, Victory Girl in 141 flat. And they're off. Perfect start. They're across the course early. Down to the Bayou, one of the first to break the line. Princess Blakely is on the go. Out in the middle, Holy Coffee with Taking It All into the top flight. Warda is out sprinted, but she lands fourth and tries to get over. Then back to Mobay Princess, the two laggards at the back, Misprint and Hub City. To the far turn they go. Holy Coffee. She leads by a length and a half on the far outside. Warda Taking It All between horses. Princess Blakely is tucked in toward the rail, fourth from the back. Hub City is underway. She's 4 wide. Mobay Princess is next, then down in the Bayou. Misprint is at the rail. Warda has come away with the lead. Princess Blakely firing through toward the inside to try to go with her from the back in Hub City. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Warda has the lead. She has one to fight off. It's Hub City who motors down the center. 1/8 of a mile to go. Van Dyke and Warda still the leader. Outside, Hub City, time ticking away. Hub City starts to gain a bit of ground. Warda's shortening up now. Hub City's going to get her. Hub City's in time. Warda's second. Misprint third. Down in the Bayou is up fourth. Then Mobay Princess, 56-4. They're off. And they're off. In the middle, it's Happy Runner who gets the first call and looks for the early advantage from Read On, who's away in second. Down at the inside, Swan Lake is moving closer, and out in the middle is Mr. Robario. Away racing in fifth is Centeza, followed outside by Commandant. Saving ground is Post Facto, ahead of Social Long Distance, the trailer Mutawid. The leader, Read On to the backstretch under Misael Jaramillo. In front by a length, Happy Runner is second. Swan Lake, beaten for speed today, has to sit third. Mr. Robario is there fourth from a headstrong Centeza in fifth. Outside sixth is Commandant. Mutawid's moved up wide on the course, then back to Post Facto, and Social Long Distance finds himself last of all here as they complete the opening quarter in 24-2. 4.5 furlongs remaining. Read On has it by almost a length. Happy Runner latched on to him second. Out in the middle is Mr. Robario, 3 lengths behind them in third. Swan Lake is fourth from Commandant, who's now fifth. At the rail, that's Centeza racing ahead of Mutawid, then Post Facto and Social Long Distance. They went the half in 48 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. Read On, 5/16 from home and 2 on top. From the outside, it's Mr. Robario given the green light by Hazelwood to go after him. At the rail, it's Swan Lake dropping back a touch is Happy Runner. Mutawid launching into the clear. He's on the far outside at an upset threat, and they're at the top of the stretch. Read On is still rolling. Called on for another gear. He responds and still has the lead. Mr. Robario runs at him on the outside second. 3 back to Commandant and Mutawid. They come past the 16th pole. It's Read On in front. Commandant trying to complete the Crichton Exacta. He will. Read On wins. Commandant is up for second. Third is Mr. Robario. Fourth is Mutawid. Then Happy Runner, 139-4. away. Good start at the inside for Yeager. Blue Spearman's right alongside. These two race on. Away in third and improving is Painted Blue. Painted Blue's now up to second. Dr. Perry the Gray gets away in fourth, and outside goes Miracle Trip. From between horses is Urge to Merge. He moves into the clear. Out the back, Sir Banana Brian and Shipwreck. To the far turn they go. Blue Spearman has the lead. He's a bit erratic in his action and wanders off the inside, sliding Yeager through at the rail. Meanwhile, Painted Blue moves on his outside. Edwin Gonzalez has hold of Dr. Perry, deciding where he wants to race. A length and a half in front of Urge to Merge, together with Sergeant Sinatra. Then Miracle Trip and Sir Banana Brian. Shipwreck last. Blue Spearman, he's still first, and now he's straight. Off the turn in the stretch drive. Blue Spearman tries to sneak away. He's an eighth of a mile from home and three on top. Painted Blue is second. Urge to Merge, Sergeant Sinatra, and Yeager. To the wire. Blue Spearman starts to figure it out. Straight as an arrow in the last quarter of a mile and widens to win by 4. Painted Blue was second. Third was Yeager. Fourth, Urge to Merge. Then Sergeant Sinatra to complete your high five. 103-1.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember, we're Doc for Live Racing till next Friday. We're going to have a 9-race card, and it should be a fun week because you can always come out to Gulfstream Park and bet simulcasting throughout the week in our state-of-the-art Silks Simulcast Center. So good night, and boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.